that is making its way to the Jaramogi Oginga Odinga University of Science and Technology for what will then mark the starting of the service at the institution, where any minute from now the President, Dr. William Ruto, and the First Lady of the Republic of Kenya will be arriving at the Jaramogi Oginga Odinga University of Science and Technology, where they will then, once seated, kickstart the state funeral procession, which is now on its way to the institution. And the incoming funeral procession means that any minute from now the President will be at the Jaramogi Oginga Odinga University of Science and Technology grounds, the military outriders in the arrowhead formation, giving the befitting send-off, sandwiching the military police vehicle that is carrying the casket which bears the body of the former Prime Minister to the grounds, where thousands of mourners and supporters of the former Prime Minister are waiting for the arrival of the body. And as you can see, even lining up on by the roadside and waving off perhaps the final goodbye to the former Prime Minister Raila Odinga, and of course donning the traditional orange colors of the party that he formed in the aftermath of the 2005 referendum, leading the party for longer period than any other party post multi-party democracy, marking 20-year just some few weeks before that major celebration was meant to happen in Mombasa County. And his death then means there will be, of course, reorganization of that plan to mark the 20th birthday of the Orange Party. Also, the live pictures coming to you from the Jaramogi Oginga University, and here is the arrival of the Secretary General Edwin Sifuna and Nairobi County Senator in his company, of course. Difficulty in making your way through that crowd and the very strict security policy that does not allow any other party other than the approved list of leaders who have been granted access to the dais where they will be seated. There is a brief stop of the funeral procession, perhaps an indication that it's nearing the entrance of Jaramogi Oginga Odinga University of Science and Technology, which then means that we will be having the funeral procession enter the stadium. Members of the military, as you can see, also keeping very tight security in the midst of what is now difficulty in anyone making through the crowd of supporters and mourners who have turned up for the final session today that will be presided over by the President, giving the status that was accorded the former Prime Minister upon his death on Wednesday this week. And the military now off their tracks to possibly unclog the road. Here is the arrival of Interior PS Dr. Raymond Omolo, and you can also see how tight-eyed and hawk-eyed the security services are in allowing only the leaders and the parties that have been approved to only access the dais, and the slow procession of the entourage that includes the military police vehicle that bears the casket, which also bears the body of the former Prime Minister, now making a brief stop. The soldiers off their cars and other members of the security agencies to clear the way for the procession to proceed and make an entrance into the stadium where mourners and supporters of the former Prime Minister are waiting. That then includes the arrival of President William Ruto, according to the program, by 9 in about 12 minutes time, in the company of the First Lady, Mama Rachel Ruto, Her Excellency, at Jaramogi Oginga Odinga University of Science and Technology, and that will then allow the state funeral procession to arrive at the stadium, which has made a brief stop, as you can see on your screens at the moment. Let's listen in to what's happening there before we come back and proceed with the commentary.